here's a simple guide on how to trade on Poloniex. So the first thing to do is make deposits to your wallet. Make a deposit of USDT or USDC or whichever stable coin that you're going to use to trade. So um, make a deposit. You click deposit and select your crypto. Select your crypto, anyone, so USDT or USDC, the stable coin that you have. So when you deposit, select the network, on the deposit, and copy the address, and then use it to receive the coin, stable coins. So when you receive a stable coin, just come to now Poloniex has spot trading matching strategy. Just come under trade and select spot trading. Now, of course, the difference between spot trading and the rest is spot trading is has lesser risk in the sense that you buy at a particular price and then you take profit instead of take profit at a different price. And when the let's say the market doesn't go as planned and it drops beneath your buying price, you won't lose. Chances of recovering your funds are higher. But when you're doing margin trading, it has a liquidation point where your funds can go to zero if you don't put any risk management in place. So, but in this, we're just going to look at spot trading in this video. So now this is the front. This is the so we have this is so we have this is the trading pair. So this is like your dashboard, your trading dashboard. So by your right, you see the buy and sell, and you see the buy and sell. So what do? You have a token you want to buy. Just simply go to your market, under market. Now you have your USDT in your account balance. So you go to market and you select the token. Let's say the token you want to buy is which token? Let me use BNB. BNB. Let's assume it's BNB. So you go under markets and then you search. You search for the token. So search for the token using the token ticker. It's called token ticker. Not the name of the token, but the ticker. The symbols that represent the token. So you type it and then you select the one with your pair. Remember, you deposit USDT, so you want to trade with USDT. So select BNB USDT. So the way the pairs are arranged, the one on the right hand side is the one that you're using to buy the one on the left hand side. So you click on trade. You click on trade. So when you click on trade, so now when you're doing spot trading, that means you've decided on which price, at what price that you want to buy that token, so that it can give you profit. So remember, you don't just randomly go to an exchange and then start buying any token or start buying at whatever price. You must be sure, or at least to a certain level, that that price that you want to buy the token is going to give you profits or have the potential to give you profits. So now that you've clicked on the BNB USDT, so you come to your buy, you can see buy here. So there are three: there's limits, there's market, there's take profit and stop loss, right? So what does this mean? Limit means you want to buy, you want to put in a particular price. Let's say that now, like right now, the market price, this is showing the market price of BNB. Now see, so market price 713, but you want to buy it at 710, for example. You can use limit to set it at, edit this and put it 710, and then put the amount of BNB you want to buy. Like right now, the amount here is $48. So you click on it. You click on it. So you want to buy $48 worth of. Sorry. So since this is showing you BNB value, so I just simply, you can use here to choose 25, 0, 25, 50%, 75%, and then 100. Put 100. So this is going to buy you, this is going to buy you 0.06 worth of BNB, and then you click buy because you want to buy it at 710. So when you click buy now, your order is not going to fill. your order won't fill, right? So this is where you will see open orders, order history, trade history. Like here now, open orders, order history, trade history, assets. So if you buy this BNB at this price now, because the current market price is 712, it's going to be in your open orders. So when it fills up, it's now going to show in your order history. When the order fills up, you now show in your order history that it has finally shown. Like so, um, but then what if you want to now buy now? Like the price that is in the market right now is the price you want to buy at. You can use market to do that, or you can just simply still use here and select. Now this is the order book here. You're seeing this red, and then you're seeing this green. So you can simply selling. These people in red as people in red are selling, people in green are buying. So since you are buying, you're buying from someone that is selling, so you want to buy now from someone who is selling. You simply click on one of the. So here, this person is wants to buy 4 BNB. That's what this price. So you can click for this price now. The price here we adjust. The price here this buy side will adjust to the price in this order book, and then you can now put the amount of BNB you want to buy at that price, and then so you're buying out of the quantity this person is selling. So that is how to do your limit order. So you want to buy now, or if you want to buy at a lesser price. Then for market means you're buying at the most optimal price here. So you simply do, it's going to give you the most optimal price from the order book. So you simply do this, and then when you click 200% or whatever percentage of the amount you have in your balance you want to buy with, and then you click buy. Now this is the fee that leaves your trading money. So 0.2%, 0.2% leaves, you collect 0.2% from the money you want to use and trade. That's what it is called, trading fee. So this is take profit or stop loss. So now when you buy a token, you don't just leave your token to chance and say, oh, always set your take profit. So here there's stop limits, there's stop markets, and there's trailing stop. Now what these things mean is that you can set stop limits means when you can set your stop limits. Like right now, it doesn't have what do they call that? In some platforms, you can easily set take profit and stop loss. So what are take profit? When you buy your token, don't just leave it there. Unless you want to hold it for a very long time. So you can say, okay, I want to leave it there. But let's say you want to take profit at 10%, 20%, 40%. So if you're planning to take your profit at 10%, 20%, you calculate, do your mathematics, your entry price multiplied by the percentage. Let's say you bought BNB at 712, and then you want to take 20% profit from your order. So you do 712 multiplied by 10% is 0.10, 0.10. So it's going to give you the price. So you carry that the answer it gives you, and then you add it to 710. When you add it to 710, it's going to give you the price at which you should now use to take your profit. So if you do 710 multiplied by 0.10, it's going to give you around that 10% of 710 will give you like around 7.01 or so. So you add 7.01 to 710, it's going to be 717. So 717 is your take profit. So you come here and under limits, under your take profit and stop loss to stop limits, and then you put your price as 717. This should be your trigger price. Your trigger price should be 717, and then you finally take profit at maybe 717.1, and then you put the amount of BNB. If you want to like take all your profit, you can put 100% of what you bought. Should do this under sell. This thing I'm talking about now should be done under sell, not under sell. Under sell. When you're under the stop limit now, you want to take profit, it should be done under sell, not buy, please. Under sell, not buy, because you want to sell at a profit of 10%. What you are doing on that buy is if you want to um load up, you have a USDT in your account and you want to load up more at a particular price. Let's say maybe the coin, you think that the coin is going to come down or something, you want to load up more, you can do that with limits. You can also do that here, right? So under sell, that's when under sell, under stop limits, that's where you should set your take profit. And then um so or you can also set it below. When you set it below your entry price, it means that you take your profit. If the thing doesn't go up, but instead of you losing more money, you might decide to do a 6% stop loss. You calculate 6% from the price you bought at. So like same thing I told you, that time you're going to do subtraction. When you're taking profit, you do addition. That is your entry price multiplied by the percentage in decimals. That is 710. You bought it at 710, you multiply it by 0.10, that's 10%. Whatever it gives you, you add it to your entry price to get the price at which you are going to use and take your profit. But then, let's now say that the market might go south and then you don't want to lose more than a particular percentage. You don't want to lose more than 5% of your capital that you're using to trade. What you now do is that 710 entry price multiplied by 0.05, that is 5%. Then you minus the result from your entry price, that is 710, to give you the price at which you're going to now use. So you now set it here to trigger price, trigger price. So when it drops to that price, it closes the trade for you. So close the trade for you now. And then um, trailing stop means it should, you can take your stops in like as it's at a you put in the amount of USDT. Let's say 40. You should you want it to sell per particular quantity, per particular quantity at different prices. So activation price should be here. When you hit these prices, you sell off and all of that. So remember what I said, how to buy is you put your price here, select the quantity of your quantity here, like buy, sorry, always shift this, don't make a mistake. So buy, you click buy, and then under buy, you set your price, the amount using this, depending on the quantity you want to use out of your balance, and then you buy. Market, you can buy at current market price, you put your quantity you want to buy here, and then you click buy. And then when you to sell, same thing, you can put the price you want to sell at. If it's the current market price, you put it here, you use market, or you still put the price here, the amount, the amount here. No, this is in BNB, so you don't make a mistake. So you can just simply use this to move it and then you sell. Remember, take profit and stop loss. So you can take profit, set to take profit before um, stop loss before your entry price, take profit after your entry price, depending on the percentage of profit or loss that you can take or manage. So I hope this was clear enough. So if you still have questions, just don't hesitate to drop in the comment section. I can make another video to explain this to you. I hope this helps. See you next question or next video.